Have you ever imagined this? What if one day you look up at the sky and find the entire night sky swallowed by an eerie red light? No fireworks, no fires, no sunset, only a blood red glow silently envelops the entire city. And in recent years, such scenes have begun to appear more and more frequently around the world. The United States, the United Kingdom, Japan, China, Russia, Brazil. More and more people have taken photos with their phones of the sky suddenly turning blood red. Some people stand in the street stunned. Some think the city is on fire. And some people's first reaction is the end of the world coming? The strangest thing is that these red lights don't just last a few seconds. In some places, they last for tens of minutes. In some places, they even last for several hours. The entire sky seems to have been dyed red, and no one can explain it immediately. Thus, speculation about it begins to spread wildly. Some believe this is the blood red sky mentioned in the Bible. The book of Joel states, "The sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the great day of the Lord." The book of Revelation also repeatedly describes celestial phenomena as signs of impending great calamities. Therefore, many people began to believe that these red lights were not ordinary weather, but a warning from the sky. Meanwhile, another theory quickly spread. Some believe that these red lights actually originate from the aurora borealis. But why would the aurora appear in a region where it is normally never seen? There is only one answer: the sun. Scientists have discovered that solar activity has become increasingly intense in recent years. Large amounts of coronal mass ejections are constantly hurtling towards Earth. When these high-energy particles collide with Earth's magnetic field, the aurora can appear at latitudes far below normal, even turning the entire sky blood red. But the matter is not so simple, because there were also some red lights appeared without any recorded solar storms. There were no geomagnetic storms. There were no aurora warnings. It just appeared suddenly and then disappeared just as suddenly. So, a third hypothesis was proposed. Could these red lights originate from some kind of upper air phenomenon unknown to humankind? Some people have drawn parallels to an extremely rare phenomenon: red sprite lightning. It's not ordinary lightning. It forms instantaneously, tens of kilometers above thunderstorm clouds. It lasts only a fraction of a second. It's almost impossible for ordinary people to see. It wasn't until the advent of high-speed cameras that scientists confirmed its existence for the first time. The question arises, what if there are more similar upper air phenomena in the sky that we just haven't discovered yet? Others have turned their attention to an even bolder direction. Some believe that these red lights actually originate from some kind of enormous flying object. Because in some videos, in the center of the red light, a dark outline seems faintly visible. It makes no sound. There's no afterglow. It just hovers silently. Then the entire sky begins to turn red. Although there's currently no evidence to prove this claim, it has become one of the most discussed topics online. Even more disturbing is that similar events are becoming increasingly frequent. Previously, such sightings were only seen once every few years. Now, almost every few months, new sighting reports appear in different parts of the world. For example, in Japan, the entire sky was once dyed bright red. Local residents rushed into the streets to film it. Some thought it was a forest fire. Some suspected a chemical plant explosion. But ultimately, nothing was found. And then there's the UK. At 2 a.m., the entire night sky suddenly turned blood red. After several tens of minutes, it slowly returned to normal. No thunderstorms, no fires, no unusual weather. The local meteorological department couldn't provide an immediate answer. Similar events are becoming increasingly common. As a result, various speculations have emerged. Some say this is the sun entering a new active cycle. Some say this is the Earth's magnetic field changing. Others say we're just starting to observe the sky more closely for the first time, which is why we've discovered these phenomena that have always existed. Scientists' explanations still tend to lean towards natural causes. These include auroras, high-altitude atmospheric luminescence, reflection from ice crystals in the air, and optical phenomena created by the interaction of city lights and low. Optical phenomena created by the interaction of city lights and low clouds. These explanations could all cause large patches of red in the sky, but there are some cases that still lack a unified explanation. Therefore, the real question isn't, why does the sky turn red? It's why can some red lights be explained while others remain unexplained to this day? Perhaps it's just a normal atmospheric phenomenon. Perhaps it's simply a natural consequence of increased solar activity. Or perhaps it's just a natural law that humanity hasn't yet understood. The sky has always been there. It's just that we've only really begun to observe it seriously, perhaps not long ago. So if one day you step outside your home and find the entire sky once again covered in blood red, would you believe it's just a natural phenomenon or something much larger is quietly happening?